Hello, everyone. The theme here, and I'm not going to go into a detailed Raw review for the first Raw of 2016, but look, I just want to discuss the Royal Rumble and what the Royal Rumble is going to entail this year. Because, as you all pretty much may know by now, Roman Reigns has to defend his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the Royal Rumble match. So that means that out of 30 participants, he's got to be one of them, and the last one standing is going to be the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Now, look, this is the second time that this has happened because Ric Flair won the 1992 Royal Rumble when the title was on the line. But at this situation, we have a current champion. And look, regardless of how you feel about Roman Reigns, that is fucked up. You couldn't even give him a worthy title match for him to get screwed out of it. But now you got these 29 motherfuckers that have a chance of taking the title. Now, without further ado, though, I'm going to discuss about who's in and who has no chance, pun intended, of winning the Royal Rumble and becoming the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I just don't think that Roman Reigns is going to retain. I just don't think that's going to happen. That situation is done. So yeah, tag teams, okay? Tag teams. You got the Ascension. You have the Lucha Dragons. No matter how talented these guys are, you have the Usos. You have the Primetime Players. The fucking New Day. All those guys are out. Epico, Primo, whatever. Anybody that's part of a tag team, all those guys are out. There's no motherfucking way that any one of those tag teams are going to become the winner of the Royal Rumble and the next champion. Not going to happen. Okay? I don't think they'll choose a face. I don't. Because Mr. McMahon wants, and the Authority wants a heel champion. They just can't have a face champion. Not in this circumstances. It just wouldn't make any sense. And even if they do have a face champion, it really depends as to who. Because, let's face it, there's Roman Reigns, there's Dean Ambrose, there's Dolph Ziggler, and there's Chris Jericho. I don't see anybody else at this point. I just don't. Maybe I'm missing someone. Cesaro's injured. Randy Orton's out. John Cena, that better not fucking happen. And it's like, look, no. Then you have, look, anybody that's in the mid-card situation will not get there unless they really want to elevate someone really fucking quick. I don't see Heath Slater. I don't see Zack Ryder. I don't see Damien Sandow, even though he could. Sandow could. I mean, I would like for that to happen, but I don't see it happening. I don't see the mid-carders are just not. Curtis Axel. No, those guys are out. Sorry. It's not going to happen. So let's look at the candidates, the prime candidates, as far as the heels and who qualifies here. As far as I'm concerned, there are only a few. There is the obvious one, Sheamus, who no one wants to see champion again. No one. But I think they're going to give him the number 30 slot just for shits and giggles. I just think that's the way it is. That's just the way it is, okay? Then you have Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is the primary, in my opinion. He doesn't have a title. He can run with the championship. He can run with the Authority. And he can actually work in a fucking ring and actually be a force to be reckoned with. I do see that happening. But I don't think they'll put a trigger on that. I just don't. There's just too much missing at this time in order for Kevin Owens to take that slot. If he does, fine. I will clap to that. I will be like, yes, and I will come right in front of each and every one of you and be like, yes, Kevin Owens is a champion. I was wrong. Ha ha ha. But I just don't see that happening either. Alberto Del Rio, he has a title. He's out. They're not going to do the whole WWE United States Champion again. They're not going to do that. I don't see that. Rusev, I don't think they're going to choose him. King Barrett, no, no, no. Bray Wyatt, he's not an authority figure, but it will be a anyone but you Roman Reigns type situation. I think that the Wyatts could rule the Rumble itself, but I don't think they'll pull the trigger on Bray. Not, no. Then you have, I don't even know if Brock Lesnar is actually going to be in the Royal Rumble. That could be a top thing if that were to happen, but I don't think it would happen. I don't think they'll have a repeat of what they had last year as far as saying Brock Lesnar, the Beast, who's going to challenge him for it. I just don't see that. Even though it would be pretty interesting if Brock won this time and then they chose another one contender and then it ended up being, I don't know.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yeah, that guy, Daniel Bryan. But I don't think that Daniel is clear from injury yet. So him even being in a Rumble or even being in the main event at WrestleMania, I don't see that happening either. So it's just a real big toss-up. Now, Triple H is a high possibility. Triple H coming in, being in a Rumble, winning it, COO, son-in-law, champion, sets up for Reigns versus Triple H at WrestleMania. I could actually see that bullshit taking place. I could see it. I wouldn't like it, but this, as a wrestling fan, it's always a roller coaster ride. You're not going to get 100% of what you want. Let's just throw that out of the window. Oh, this is not what we wanted. The fans want this. Look, how long have you been a fucking wrestling fan? If you're saying that shit, you're crying like a little baby, okay? Wrestling fans that have been watching for a very, very long time, you don't get everything that you want. And if you have a vendetta against the WWE or any other wrestling show, then just stop fucking watching it, okay? If you stop watching, especially if people do it in mass, then they'll finally get the message and then they'll work together for change. But other than that, I just don't know. It's just wide open for the Royal Rumble winner this year, and I just don't see certain people winning. There are certain people that will not win, but it really depends on what they have planned and what situations are going to come about. Wow. But again, that is fucked up that he has to defend this motherfucker at the Royal Rumble during the Royal Rumble match. It's never been defended before. It's been up for grabs before, but it's never been defended. But this is just a fucked up situation for Roman Reigns. I mean, even though I'm not a big fan of Roman Reigns, I'm just not. But I like I said, I don't know. This is just, it's a very thin roster, and that's one of the things that's really, really wrong at this point. It's a very thin roster, either filled with motherfuckers that people are sick and tired of, or filled with motherfuckers that people don't want to win, or don't want to be champion. And the guys that they do want to be champion, that people do want to be champion, are either injured, or it just wouldn't make sense to make them champion at this time. It just wouldn't, with a couple of exceptions. So I just wanted to give my thoughts out about that because, like I said, the Royal Rumble is it's basically the starting for the road to WrestleMania. So this pay-per-view, it can just be one of the worst ever, depending on who they fucking pick to win the Rumble and to be champion. Because this is ultimately going to set up WrestleMania. That's just the way that this is. So I would like to get your opinions about this. Questions, comments below. So please, let's talk about this. So drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor, because that's the way to get eliminated out of the Rumble. Yeah. Once again, that situation's fucked up for Roman Reigns, but it's kind of funny when you think about it. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme. And I'll see you later. Credits.